Good morning. I guess I just took my safety vest off, but nobody here is wearing safety gear anyway, so I'll be okay. So that's what my load looks like. We're gonna hammer down. It's been a bit onerous getting loaded here. It's been a little slow. I already looked at that corner and decided I don't think I can make it. Maybe I can make it. Let's just go into the backyard and turn around there. Yard looks pretty soft. Try to stay out of the soft stuff. Not bad. Not bad at all. Whew, that was close to the gate. We are here in Abbotsford. Whew. 9:13. I slept in the yard and I was ready to go at 6:30 in the morning. And it's 9:13. I thought that would be green by now. Like there's cars waiting there, it'll be green for me. No. Excuse me. Abbotsford Flying J here on the left-hand side. Don't ever plan on sleeping there. time I was there, it was a hole in the ground. And all the parking spaces are reserved. Unless you've reserved a spot, you don't have a spot to park. Not a lot of spots, and yeah, pretty dingy. Alright, let's see if we can make this delivery today. Today is Thursday, but tomorrow is Easter weekend for me. You guys had that 2 weeks ago. I need to like set myself a reminder to wish you guys happy holidays 2 weeks in advance. Yeah, so I was the first truck there last night at like 5 p.m. Another 2 trucks showed up, and they decided to unload those 2 trucks and even load one of the other trucks before loading me. And I'm like, hey guys, I was the first truck here. I have an appointment to deliver in Kelowna at 2 p.m. It's the reason I slept here overnight. I needed to get loaded first thing, not 2 hours in. Now I have no time for lunch. Lunch? What is lunch? I can't stop. I just have to go. There are no breaks. I will take the mandatory breaks I need to do for load secure and brake checks. That's it. Just go, go, go. Trans-Canada Highway number 1. Let's get out of the traffic. Shouldn't be too bad. Most of the traffic is behind me. So at least there's that. Let's turn my radio on. Hey, Popo. We are on the way. Hopefully it all smooth traveling from here forward. Getting up to speed. Here we go. We finally hit speed limit. Monday to Friday at night. Okay, we don't have to worry about that. So yeah, our drives are fairly heavy, but not even worried about weight on any of them. Bridge is fairly light. Pup is close to max, but if I had time, I would have distributed the weight a little better. But I'm happy with this. It's close to perfect. I looked on Drive BC. It was raining so hard down here last night. I'm like, I wonder if there's snow up there. It looks like there is a bunch of snow up there on the Coquihalla, but not on the road. The road seems fairly clear. We should be good. Scale's most likely open by now. The Laidlaw and Hunter Creek scales are always open. Up on Chilliwack. Lots of farmland around Chilliwack. A lot of the farmland is recovered from Old Lake. So if they weren't constantly pumping the water out of that lake, it would be a lake again. There's a couple of pumping stations that are always pumping water out of this lake here. Basically, we would be right on the shore of this old lake. Most of the lake would be to the right-hand side across to the U.S. border. They found when they drained the lake, it made some beautiful farmland. But now they're always draining that lake. A couple of years ago with the flooding, it almost became a lake again. Pumping stations were overwhelmed. Sure glad I'm not going into the city on a long weekend. Sure glad I fueled up yesterday. I can just go. I don't have to worry about fuel. swerving in the right lane, speeding up, slowing down. Just this one car that's slow. On her phone up to her ear, talking away. Where's the popo that just passed her? Truck. It's a huge fan on top of the food truck to keep the heat out of the food truck, suck all the heat out. Well, I'm not sure what they make. There's a big like food truck convention thing over here. I gotta go to it some year and just check out all the food trucks. I guess that's a Chilliwack golf course. Royalwood golf course. That's what it says on the barn anyway. Royalwood RV and Golf Resort. Sure why I'm the zoomy one today. I mean, I'm not much faster than some of these people's, but it seems like I'm zoomy. Driving the same speed I always do. Look pretty spectacular up there. The clouds are starting to clear out. Might become a nice day after all. Looks like I still want to be in the left lane, but we'll let the more zoomy than me people go. Hopefully I don't get stuck in this lane. Traffic should clear out though as we get to Chilliwack. Like a bunch of spine cars there with containers. Looks like there's 3 spine cars together. Yeah. 3 sections of 3 cars joined together. See a hole, I'm taking it. I really want to stay in the left lane, but it wouldn't be very nice to the people in the right lane. Ah, brakes. Slow enough, if I pull into the right lane, I'm cutting people off. When you're matching their speed, you can take smaller gaps, but when they're all faster than you, gotta leave a bigger spot to get past. Just the lead full of concrete slab blocks. Finally starting to cool off in here. It's plus 8 degrees outside. Didn't have a great sleep, but I got enough. 7.5 hours or so I got enough. Just still felt like I could get more, use more. Sometimes 6 hours is enough, next time 7.5 is not quite enough. I usually like my 7 to 8 hours. Today's going to be a short day anyway, so it should work out. As long as I can get to Kelowna and make this delivery, should be good. Well, that was Chilliwack. Now we head up to Hope and into the mountains. had it cut right in front of me. Lots of space to stay in that side a little longer. Looks like the sun's starting to come out. Luckily we're going to be heading north, so the sun kind of stays toward the south. As spring and summer come, the sun stays a little bit more above us and less south, but still to the south. We never get the sun to be directly above us. It always just kind of zooms around the south. Well, lady's passing me with her cell phone on her steering wheel, both hands on the cell phone texting. This car is behaving, no cell phone in sight. Yeah, this one too. Most people behave. But I swear cops should just sit in a big rig and just drive around in a big rig with big advertising on the trailer about no cell phone use. Oh, that dude's on his cell phone, he's talking away. No Bluetooth. Oh, this car has got their cell phone, one hand on their steering wheel and one hand on the cell phone texting. Oh, this one's behaving. Now that I'm looking at every car, there's a lot of people driving illegally. I know lots of places you can legally drive with your cell phone in your hand. In Canada, it is illegal, at least in British Columbia. I think in most of Canada and most of the US. It is illegal to be on your cell phone unless you are using Bluetooth. You can Bluetooth chat on cell phone, but I find even when I'm on Bluetooth talking, I'm still distracted. That's it for the farmland. I really thought the traffic was going to die down, but there's still fairly heavy traffic. It's got to be long weekend traffic. Into spring break. Time to go camping or visiting people in the interior of British Columbia. It says this lane is ending and it keeps saying it without ending. Looks like the Popo giving out a souvenir on the other side of the road. Flashing lights, got to slow down to 70. Although people ahead of us are slowing down even more than 70. I'm hungry, so I'm gonna have a cookie. There we go. Cookie. GVP, Greater Vancouver Power Sports. Is that motorcycles? Dirt bikes, maybe? Does seem like the traffic is thinning out a bit. Hey Linda, this one's for you. Driver's behaving too. No cell phone. Would have been nice if they had carried that racing stripe all the way through the back hatch. into the fog, it looks like. Well, I know the near cam does not do well in fog. The reason I move over to the right lane is because I'm going to be slow uphill. Same with the truck I just passed. He's going to be slow uphill. This RV probably won't be slow uphill. Well, the RV is slow uphill. I take it back. Some kids' dirt bikes on the back. Oh, even an old three-wheeler. Nice. I guess I just stay in this lane. Yeah, I'm just going to stay in this lane. As far as slowing down to 80 kilometers per hour, I don't have to worry about that. We're on a steep hill. I'm going to have impatient drivers behind me. It's like the sign says 80. Look at all those waterfalls on the right-hand side there. I don't know if you guys can see them. I don't even know if I'm using the right camera for it, but there's some beautiful waterfalls there this time of year. Down to 60. I've had people impatient pass me on the exit lane over here. It's a pretty steep little hill. Only 14 kilometers from the scale. I think I'll just keep the video rolling until we get through the scale. It's a lot of vacuum trucks parked there. Holy smokes. Such a long section. I wasn't understanding why, but just figured it out. They're working on the pipeline just above the cliff up there. So they've got it blocked off just in case something goes wrong up there and a rock comes falling down. There's lots of equipment over here. That's a lot of cranes, and each one of those cranes costs thousands of dollars an hour. Now they got the pipeline up in the air there right now. That's pretty crazy. How many cranes is that? 6 or 7 cranes? There's some smaller cranes as well. Yeah, for all those scale runners out there, this scale would be hard to run. There's a Highway 17 on the other side of the river. It's got a scale as well, and it's open all the time as well. It's Highway 7. I don't think it's 17. I think it's 7. Just thinking, I'm like, it's only one digit, right? Somebody is probably yelling it in the comments. I need to misquote something somewhere on every video just to get a whole bunch of comments telling me the right name for it or the right pronunciation. I should call this Ladner Road. Okay, fine, it's Laidlaw. I can't do it. I can't do it. I know that company's from Manitoba because my buddy used to work for Teams. I guess we can just turn cruise control on and chill. Is this the last lonely house? Or last lonely farm? Before the Misty Mountains? Okay, coming up on the scale, we'll call it a day as soon as we get through the scale here. I figured it'd be something a little different than the Coquihalla again. We'll actually pull over in the scale and do a load secure check. If it's open. If it's closed, we're zooming right by and then we'll do a load secure check a little further down. But like I said, it's going to be open. It's always open. It's open. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really, really appreciate all your support. Oh, look at this construction right after the scale too. For now, we are indeed out of here. Thank you to everybody that hit that join button. Man, you guys make this possible. Just the people that put in the watch time, the people that hit the join button, all the comments, thumbs ups, the shares when you share it with your family and friends. Those all really help make this channel grow. So without you guys, we wouldn't have these nice fancy 4K cameras. Looks like they're doing an inspection on a dump truck there. So look at all our numbers. Oh, it's blank. Blank. I can't even look at our numbers. Is the scale not working again? All right, I'm out of here. You guys rock.